In today's hyper-connected world, we are constantly bombarded with stimuli that trigger the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. While dopamine is essential for motivation and drive, excessive stimulation can lead to a state of overstimulation, leaving us feeling drained and unfulfilled. A dopamine detox is a period of intentional abstinence from activities that trigger dopamine surges. By temporarily reducing dopamine levels, we can reset our brain's reward system and regain control over our impulses. This allows us to appreciate simpler things, improve focus, and enhance overall well-being. This essay will delve into my personal experience of a week-long dopamine detox, where I abstained from social media, video games, junk food, and other dopamine-inducing activities. Throughout this journey, I will share my observations on mood swings, productivity levels, and the science behind dopamine's role in our lives. Join me as I explore the transformative power of dopamine detox and its potential to enhance our focus and fulfillment. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. Instant gratification refers to the temptation to choose immediate pleasure over long-term rewards. Activities such as scrolling through social media, playing video games, consuming junk food, and engaging in excessive online shopping provide instant dopamine rushes, reinforcing these behaviors. Over time, our brains become accustomed to these dopamine spikes, making it challenging to find pleasure in activities that require effort or delayed gratification. To regain control over our dopamine levels, we must consciously identify and limit our exposure to these activities. By doing so, we can break free from the clutches of instant gratification and pave the way for more meaningful and fulfilling experiences. The initial days of the dopamine detox were the most challenging. The absence of my usual dopamine fixes, social media, video games, and sugary treats, left me feeling irritable, restless, and tempted to give in. I found myself reaching for my phone instinctively, only to be greeted by the blank screen. A constant reminder of the detox. The urge to seek out instant gratification was ever present. I realized how accustomed I had become to the constant stream of digital stimulation. Boredom, once a rare visitor, became a frequent companion. However, I persevered, reminding myself of the reasons for undertaking this detox to regain control over my impulses, improve my focus, and appreciate simpler joys. As the hours turned into days, I noticed subtle changes. The constant mental chatter quieted down, and I found moments of unexpected peace. I began to engage in activities I had long neglected, reading books, going for walks, and spending quality time with loved ones. Activities that provided a sense of calm and contentment. Section 4. The Dopamine Loop. Unveiling the science of motivation and pleasure. To understand the rationale behind a dopamine detox, it's crucial to grasp the science behind dopamine's role in our brains. Dopamine acts as a neurotransmitter, a chemical messenger that transmits signals between neurons. It plays a crucial role in the brain's reward pathway, which is responsible for motivation, pleasure, and reinforcement learning. When we engage in activities that are perceived as rewarding, our brains release dopamine. This dopamine surge creates feelings of pleasure, motivating us to repeat the behavior. This cycle of motivation, reward, and reinforcement is known as the dopamine loop. While the dopamine loop is essential for survival and learning, excessive stimulation of this pathway can lead to addiction-like behaviors, making us crave more and more of the rewarding stimulus. Section 5. Midweek Breakthrough. Experiencing the benefits of dopamine reset. By midweek, something remarkable happened. The initial discomfort and irritability subsided, replaced by a newfound sense of clarity and focus. The constant craving for dopamine hits diminished, and I found myself more engaged in the present moment. I could concentrate on tasks for extended periods without feeling the urge to reach for distractions. My productivity soared as I tackled my to-do list with renewed vigor. The absence of digital distractions allowed me to delve deeper into my work, resulting in higher quality output. I felt a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction that stemmed not from external validation, but from within. The dopamine detox was working its magic, rewiring my brain to find pleasure in the process rather than solely in the outcome. Section 6, Week's End, Harvesting the Fruits of Delayed Gratification. As the week drew to a close, I reflected on the transformative journey I had undertaken. The initial discomfort had paved the way for profound changes in my mood, focus, and productivity. The constant need for stimulation had subsided, replaced by a sense of inner peace and contentment. I rediscovered the joy of simple pleasures: a walk in nature, a heartfelt conversation, a good book, activities that nourished my soul rather than merely providing fleeting hits of dopamine. The dopamine detox had not only reset my brain's reward system, but had also instilled in me a valuable lesson. Delayed gratification leads to enduring fulfillment. By resisting the allure of instant gratification, I had unlocked a level of focus, productivity, and inner peace that had eluded me for far too long. This experience had taught me the importance of mindful consumption and the power of disconnecting to reconnect with myself and the world around me. Section 7, Dopamine Detox, a journey towards enhanced focus and fulfillment. A dopamine detox is not about deprivation, it's about reclaiming control over our lives. It's about breaking free from the shackles of instant gratification and rediscovering the joy of delayed gratification. It's about training our brains to find pleasure in the process, in the journey, rather than solely in the destination. In a world saturated with information and stimulation, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. A dopamine detox serves as a timely reminder to slow down, disconnect, and reconnect with ourselves and the world around us. I encourage you to embark on your own dopamine detox journey. Start small, identify your triggers, and gradually reduce your exposure to dopamine-inducing activities. You might be surprised by the transformative power of this simple yet profound practice. Remember, true fulfillment lies not in the constant pursuit of pleasure, but in finding joy in the present moment, in the journey itself.